Yo guys, what is going on? Savage here. Today we're going to take a look at the Astro A50 headset and the A40 headsets. Now I don't have the newer version of the A50s, but we'll get into that. Right now I'm rocking the brand new Gen 4 A40 headset, and I gotta say I absolutely love it. But then again, as you can see right there on the wall, I have three other older generation A50s. I'm just a huge diehard Astro fan. I've been through HyperX headphones, I've been through Turtle Beaches, I've been through many different brands and a lot of money of headsets throughout the 10 years of gaming that I've actually been using decent headsets. And I gotta say, Astro has to be the best I've ever used. Now I haven't used SteelSeries yet. I'm really anxious to get my hands on some. I would love to test the SteelSeries out. They seem to be pretty popular around the streaming area. Right now I absolutely love the Astros, and if they ever break, of course, as you can see, I will purchase some new ones. Now you see three on my wall. You're probably wondering, well, why do they break so often? They don't break often. The first series right here, this is the Gen 2 series. These are old as shit. They have been through some stuff. I have husky hair all over them because I have a husky, don't judge. But these were absolutely fucking amazing. I threw these, sat on them, absolutely put them through the ringer, treated them like absolute dog shit, but they treated me in return with the utmost respect. I absolutely love these headphones. And then when these actually did break due to my neglect, we upgraded. A problem with the A50s that I was having was the fact that I would forget to charge them. If you're a forgetful fuck like I am, go with the A40s. That's why I have them now. The A50s are awesome. You get to walk around the house. They have a pretty good range. I would walk to the kitchen, which was about, I don't know, 50 feet away from my room, and I could actually hear what was going on. So if I was in the middle of a match, needed to go heat up some food because I was starving or whatnot, or had to go run to the mailbox or whatever I had to do, I could have some range to an extent. The mailbox, not really. Absolutely love them. The A50s, if you just put them on the charger, you're fine. We'll go over the pros and cons of both the A40s and the A50s towards the end of the video, but right now I'm just kind of go through my history with them, and I absolutely love these. The problem with these guys was that I sat on them, and it probably doesn't seem like a big deal to you, but when you sit on some Astros, I don't know if you can see that, it doesn't fit snug on my head anymore. So then we went out and got another pair. And that's where these bad boys come in at. It's green screened right now. I have the chroma key on. I don't know why, but these are actually green. They're the Xbox series. The ones I just showed you were the PlayStation series. The good thing about these guys is you have the Xbox series. You can still use them on the PlayStation. You just cannot utilize the microphone. That's the only big deal. If you're not worried about the microphone, then the cool thing about Astro is it literally works on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation universally. Now these guys still work. These guys are still perfectly fucking good. I absolutely love these things. However, Astro came out with the Gen 4, which is on my head right now. These are not green. These are actually silver and black, just a basic model for PC and PS4, and I absolutely love these things. Now, the biggest difference between these and your typical headphones is the sound quality is amazing. I mean, footsteps, if you're a battle royale player, which I am, dude, these are a must. You have got to go with Astro. Again, I haven't used like SteelSeries and some other brands out there, but HyperX, Turtle Beaches, nowhere in comparison. I don't care what anyone says. I've used them all. I've used these. These are better by far. And that's just standard settings. I mean, that's literally just out of the box on my head. The sound quality was just immaculate. It was night and day difference. It wasn't like, oh, I bought them, they're a little bit better. No, it was literally night and day. They've been a godsend ever since. Now, the biggest difference between these and the ones that are on my head, the Gen 3 and the Gen 4, is the mix amp. All right, guys, as I said, I did not utilize the older model, the Gen 3, Gen 2, or even Gen 1 A40s. I was all into the A50s. Wireless was life. However, because I could not remember to charge my headset, I went with the A40s on the newer gen. But this is the mix amp for the older gen A40s. And it was pretty good. It's basic. I had a couple friends with it. They liked it a lot. Not much customization with it, but I mean, more than you get with the A50s for sure. So if you're looking for a lot of customization, you want to balance audio. If you're using PC to stream a PlayStation game, you want to balance your Discord chat with your game chat, the A40s is the way to go. This right here is the newer Generation 4 mix amp, and I've got to say this thing is absolutely flawless. As you can see right here, these little 4 dots, and I would show you my mix amp, but it is wired down, wire tucked, and I am not unplugging anything. But as you can see right here, there's 4 little dots right here. This is a preset equalizer setting playlist, I guess, so to speak. I don't really know the exact terms and how they use it, but basically you click the button and it changes your audio, and it's pretty dope. They have a pro mode, which increases your treble, which helps you hear footsteps a lot more, and grass crackling and things like that. So if you're into shooters, it's very, very helpful. Again, just to give you guys an idea of what I do with my headphones, this right here is your master volume setting. Of course, turn it to the left, it goes all the way down. Turn it to the right, it goes all the way up. This right here is my godsend. I stream from a PC. PC is my main source of streaming. But basically, if I want to play a PlayStation game and I want to have a party of 4 to play, let's say, COD Blackout, if I want to play Blackout with 3 of my friends, we all get in Discord and I can hear them while I play the game. Now, it's real pain in the ass when you're rocking the A50s because you can kind of balance it with the buttons on the side, but it's not in tune. If I want to balance more of my friends' chatter than the game, I just turn it a little bit to the right. And if I want to hear the game more than my teammates, I turn it a little bit to the left. So Battle Royale playing has a lot of downtime. No matter what Battle Royale, from Fortnite all the way to PUBG, there's a lot of downtime. So you want to be talking with your friends, keeping the chat engaged, things like that. You want to crank up the volume for your teammates. However, when you get into combat, you need your teammates to shut up. And sometimes you got those chitty chatty guys that just won't shut the hell up. So you crank them down, you turn it the other way, you hear more of the game volume. This is absolutely crucial and has saved me countless times. This is why I definitely recommend the A40s overall over the A50s, and we'll get more into that here in a second. So now that we've basically covered the A40s and the differences in the mix amps and things like that, we're going to jump into the A50s. All right, so let's jump into the A50s right now. There are 2 major flaws with the A50s. One's the design and one is interference. Let's get into the design real quick. This right here is the natural resting position for the A40s and A50s. Whatever model they are, this is the natural resting position. Of course, brand new out of the box, boom, ready to go. However, the more you wear it on your head, I haven't used these in, I don't know, almost a year now. So they've kind of gone back to the position. But as you wear them on your head, this is the position they become, right? Not really a big deal. They still work 100%, still fit snug on your head. Good to go. Now, a problem I was having was the days I did remember to charge it, I would have to charge it via the micro USB cable, the ports in the bottom right there, because they would not fit inside of the harness. I don't really know what to say with that. But basically you rest these metal prongs on side the metal prongs right here, and it charges it. Boom. However, when your headset's this wide and you go to push it together and set it down, what's going to happen? It bounces back. So it's having a huge issue with charging. I don't really understand why the design was like that. I mean, I guess out of the box, brand new, if you wear it once a month, you really won't lose that much shape and it'll charge perfectly. But if you're an avid gamer, which if you're spending $300 on a headset, I'm going to go ahead and imagine you are an avid gamer. You're going to want something with a little bit more reliability. So the charging ports, they really should have just separated the stand a little bit. But then again, I understand with everyone's head size and being different, things like that, it's really hard for Astro or any other company to kind of predict the width of the charging ports. So that is a huge flaw for me. Half the times I was sitting there trying to balance it and finagle it and get it to sit on the position, and I would sit there and watch the light turn green and then it slowly just go back yellow because it wasn't charging and things like that. And it was a pain in the ass. Kind of made the charging port stand or the mix amp or whatever you want to call it useless, to be honest. It kind of just sat there collecting dust and never got used. I would just charge it with the micro USB cable. The second issue I had with the A50s was a huge pain in the ass. It's wireless, so there is a frequency issue with most routers. You have to go inside your router settings and change the settings of your router to a different frequency. I don't believe you can do that in the A50s. You might in the newer models. But basically what was happening was I would be playing, and next thing I know, just static, and then it would go away, and then static, and it'd go away. And I fought this for months. It took me a while to find out how to fix the settings, and I can make a video on that if you guys would like, on how to fix the settings. Just make sure you leave a comment in the section below, and if I get enough questions about it, I'll make a video on how to adjust your settings. But that was a huge problem, and like I said, I mean, we figured it out, we got the situation fixed. But I mean, if you get a new router, if your router goes out, you got to remember to do it. If you move and your router goes out, you got to remember to do it. And if you're just not knowledgeable and want to dive into your router settings, I would recommend getting the A50s. I would go with more wired version to avoid the frequency issues and get the A40s. Now, that's my only 2 issues with the A50s. I absolutely love them. They work great. Sound quality, 10 out of 10. Quality wise, it was awesome. Charging port, frequency are the only issues. Now, let's get into the A40s. All right, so the pros and cons of the A40s, and these are the A40s. I just unplugged them. The only reason why they look wireless is because the plug is missing out of the auxiliary jack. The pros and cons of the A40s. The new mix amp literally boosts the technology tremendously. I mean, from the Gen 3 to Gen 4, again, it is a night and day difference. I know I keep using that term, but Astro is all about the night and days, and this is a night and day difference. They really upgraded. I was very hesitant to buy the Gen 4. A friend of mine, Drifter, he definitely recommended it, and I know he's got a couple hearing issues, so if it worked for him, it's going to work for me. And when I got it, dude, wow, absolutely wow. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And then on top of the standard quality, going into the equalizer settings, and you can really just customize them even more than you could before. And then on top of that, the mix amp as well. And the mix amp's really nice for streaming too, because you can have multiple ports. You can connect multiple mix amps to each other if you're using different mix amps for different equalizer settings on your stream. It's absolutely beautiful. I really love it, and I'm probably going to use these until the Gen 5 come out. I just don't see myself leaving Astro at all. This is absolutely amazing headset, and I definitely recommend it for everybody. I love this headset. I have had no issues with it at all. It has been through some shit, scratched up a little bit, but beautiful. Now the inserts right here, I use the cloth ones. You can get leather ones as well. Gaming wise, you have leather around your ears, you're gonna start sweating. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then I bought the leather ones. I used it for about 6 minutes and threw them away. They're great, just not for gaming, not in my opinion. And your headset, the A40s are customizable. You can change the plates on the sides of it to Call of Duty, Halo, whatever you want. You can get custom things. And then the top thing as well. This thing will come out every now and then, depending on how hard you are on your headset. Mine hasn't come out of my Gen 4 yet, but my Gen 3s, they used to pop out all the time. Just buy another one if it breaks. They're like $10. Everything on this headset, I believe, is replaceable except for the internals. Between the earmuffs, the plates, the top part. I think even the microphone's replaceable. So I definitely recommend this headset, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you determine your decision whether you want to or not buy the Astros A50s and A40s, whether Generation 3 and Generation 4. If you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want me to make a video on how to fix the static or interference with the A50s, leave a comment in the section below. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Until next time, peace, brothers. Yo, guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me over on Twitch, where you can check me out live every single day, where we stream about 10 to 12 hours, just depending on the vibe of the game. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. I'll be posting videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every single day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.